For years, Jonica and Daniel prayed for a child, not casually, not occasionally, but with tears, fasting, doctor visits, procedures, medications, and hope that refused to die. Every month brought anticipation, and every negative test brought silence. The kind of silence that sits between two people who deeply love each other but are hurting in different ways. Daniel remained faithful, steady, loving. He was the kind of husband every woman dreams of. A provider, a protector, a safe place, but even strong marriages feel pressure under the weight of infertility. The arguments came sometimes, not because they stopped loving each other, but because disappointment has a way of exhausting the soul. Then came Mother's Day, the holiday Jonica dreaded every single year. At church, at work, at family gatherings, women talked excitedly about their children. And Jonica would smile politely, then go home and cry quietly in bed. Her siblings had children, family photos, birthday parties. Meanwhile, she was 47 years old. Then life dealt another painful blow. Jonica's mother passed away just 1 month before Mother's Day. That grief crushed her because now, even if she eventually had children, her parents would never meet them. One evening, Daniel came home with an idea. Let's build something, he said, a bakery. Not for money, not for status, but to honor Jonica's mother, a place filled with warmth. At first, Jonica hesitated, but eventually she agreed. And what started as a small idea became healing. The bakery became their labor of love. They painted walls together, burned recipes together, laughed again. For the first time in years, their minds weren't consumed with infertility. They were building something beautiful. Then Mother's Day arrived, grand opening day. The bakery was full. Jonica smiled as mothers walked through the doors. She handed out free cupcakes to moms and expectant mothers. It was her way of honoring her own mom. But around 12:30 that afternoon, Jonica suddenly felt lightheaded. Her best friend Jamil looked concerned. Daniel, she said softly, take her to the hospital. I'll run the bakery. After hours of waiting, Dr. Long walked into the room. He smiled gently. Jonica, Daniel, you're about 8 weeks pregnant. Silence, shock, then tears, the kind of tears that come from years of holding pain inside. All the love they poured into that bakery, all the healing had unknowingly created room for hope again. Months later, little Corrine entered the world, born on Jonica's mother's birthday, a reminder that love never truly leaves us. And from that moment forward, Mother's Day would never bring pain again, because now it would celebrate three things: a beautiful new life, the memory of her mother, and Jonica's very first Mother's Day. Moral of the story? Embracing the fight against infertility does not mean giving up. Sometimes it means releasing the stress, because what feels impossible today may already be growing quietly tomorrow. And sometimes your greatest blessing arrives when love finally has room to breathe.